What's happening, guys? Coming to you late on a Wednesday. It's not late to some, but it's 5:30, so it's late to me. It's been a long day. Not feeling a workout today, so figured I would just go down to the shop and we can do some stuff. I just got some stuff to do. I know there's people out there like me that just don't like doing nothing. You just don't like to sit down and just do nothing. You feel like there's just something you could be doing. You could always be productive, and when you don't have anything to do, you just kind of fall off a cliff and get really lazy. The best thing to do when you're feeling like that is just do something. Even if you don't want to do it, if it doesn't feel like it has a purpose, you just got to do it. So today's main objective, really, there's two things I'd really like to get done tonight, and that is replacing the pistons on my window, because that window's actually pretty heavy and it's annoying to have to lift this up for one, but it is nice to actually have a functioning rear window. For those with the soft top, you know what I'm talking about. I got these struts off of Amazon. They were like 25 bucks or something. They're from Arana, and they said they work for a Jeep TJ. So I've done this before, and they just clip right on. So hopefully that works. And yeah. Yikes! Just the one holds it up. I may have lied in that last clip. To get them off, you need to put a small screwdriver or something. There's like a little indent in the plastic, and that actually did come off. There's a little metal snap ring. Pop that out of place, and then that comes right off. Alright, so the new struts are on, and it's actually kind of making me nervous how hard they are to push down. It's definitely gonna stay shut, but yikes, it's a little hard to pull down. You see how much it flutters too? Yikes. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. These struts are almost too good. So I gotta give a huge shout out to Creations Nationwide, one word, on Instagram. They make some cool stickers and just like accessories. Here's my post, that's pretty cool. But they hooked me up with this new sticker. It came out really nice. It's like a nice silver color. And the coolest part about it was that not only did they reach out to me and just, you know, say that they'd be willing to make the sticker, but I was able to pick out the font that I wanted to use. And I just think that's really cool, so you know what you're getting, and it just worked out nicely. So I'm gonna try and get that sticker on now and get this one off. Taking stickers off is not nearly as fun as putting new stickers on. So I ended up getting rid of the NYC sticker just because the symmetry it looks better without it. And then I had to get rid of the Salt Life sticker because this new sticker, which looks fantastic, wouldn't fit centered between like the hinges and everything, because it would have to be like up here, and as you can see, this little thing would have gotten in the way. So I just measured between the two. These are where the pistons mount. I'm assuming those are symmetrical. So let's see if we can peel this guy off. Key to stickers is to go at a 90-degree angle like this. Nice and slow. Damn. Wow, that is a super clean sticker. I'm super happy with that quality. That's not going anywhere. No air bubbles in there. There's one little one in the G, and I think I can fix that one. Otherwise, that went on perfectly. That is so much cleaner looking. It's a little crooked, but you know what? So is the whole Jeep, so it is what it is. Looks nice and clean back here now. So the last thing I had to do today was going to be to re-torque down my beadlock rings. I noticed that the gap is pretty bad in there. I don't know if I can't get the camera in there with the microphone on, but the gap between the ring and the wheel itself is actually pretty big. So before I drive any more on it, I'm gonna retorque them down. 25 foot-pounds if anybody's curious. It's really not that bad. It's just kind of tedious to go around. That's gonna have to wait for another time though, because it's like 7:30 already and I gotta go eat dinner, so it is what it is. I feel accomplished though, you know, I got out of the house and I did something, and that's big. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it's better than sitting around wishing you were doing something. Alright guys, unfortunately I'm back here again. I know all my videos are in here, but it's winter time, it's what happens. But back, obviously doing what we always do in here, and that's working on the Jeep. A couple things I want to address today. First one being, I need to retorque my beadlocks. So, a buddy of mine posted a picture on our club page about a gap in his beadlock rings here. On this wheel it's not too bad. But he just got a set of Coopers also on the same, pretty much the same wheels, and he was asking about the gap between the ring and the rim, ring and the wheel, whatever. I was gonna go take a picture of my wheel to say, you know, it's fine, but I noticed on like my rear one, this one's not bad. The rear one, there was like almost a half-inch like gap, so I really need to retorque down the bolts because I haven't done that since I installed them, and I have driven it like 100 miles-ish. And that's what they say to do, is to retorque them after 100 miles. So that's the main goal today. It's gonna be kind of boring, so I'll probably just set up like a time lapse for you guys, and then we'll see how far I get on that. And yeah, so gonna hit the music, just do my thing.
I know I can be safe with you. You want me now, I know you do.
Alright, so to retorque the beadlocks, I'm actually gonna take all the air out so that there's no pressure against the ring, and you can actually get the right torque reading on it. I do have the jack under the tire, so you know the bulging doesn't compensate for anything. But while I'm doing this, I'm actually going to take the time to reprogram my tire deflators down to, I think I'm going to program them for 15, and then you know if I get on the trails and I want to go a little bit lower, I can do that. But it's nice to be able to screw these on and then go into the office and you know, sign up and all that stuff. So if you guys don't know what these things are, they are tire deflators, and you screw them onto your valve stem. You can adjust the PSI on them, and you pull these little pins here, and it just airs down until it gets to a certain point. They're like spring loaded. And so the way I'm going to calibrate them is I have the tire down to 15 PSI right now, and you break the little you gotta break the little set screw, the lock nut, and then you just twist this upper part until you get to a point where it stops letting air out. So like right now, it's letting air out, so I'm gonna keep going in, and it's just stopped. So if I pull this out, oh, it's gonna keep going a little bit, so I'm gonna go in, and it stops by itself. So that's gotta be about 15 PSI, I would say. There we go. Now it stops by itself. So I'm going to tighten up the lock nut, and we're good to go. Pop it off. And there you go. You know what's funny about coming back into the shop today is that I remember in the beginning of this video I was talking about, you know, you have those days where you're just lethargic and tired, and you want to do stuff, you get a little anxious, and you just got to get up and do it. That's kind of how I was feeling today. And now after doing my beadlocks, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, like I feel good. I want to do more. But unfortunately, it's getting a little late, and I'm gonna have to go eat dinner because it is Sunday. You know, and do the life things. But beadlocks are done. That was something that's really been on my mind lately. Just because I really don't want the tire to come unseated or anything while I'm driving, because that would be such a pain in the butt to do on the side of the highway, especially when it's 30 degrees out. So that's awesome. I got to use a new rolling stool from Harbor Freight. Shout out to Harbor Freight. I also actually picked up a new ratchet from Harbor Freight. They had their Icon tool line was on sale, and I've had my eye on these for a while, but they're always sold out. So I'm interested to give this baby a shot. I can actually put that where it's supposed to be. And yeah, everything's good on this thing now. I do want to do a walk around video and explain everything I have, just because people ask me a lot of questions and I could just direct them to a video, and if any of you are curious, you could give that a watch also. So you guys can look for that in upcoming videos. It's definitely on the list, but if there's anything else in specific you guys would like to see from me, obviously wheeling, but I don't know. I think in April we have a trip planned, so hopefully that all works out and we can get some wheeling in. Also, I kind of have some things in the works with, if you guys know my Instagram name, I'd rather be Jeepin'. I've been thinking about kind of turning that into some sort of brand. See, I got the sticker here. The sticker came out freaking awesome too. It looks so clean up there. So yeah, I've been thinking about doing something like that. Something like an off-the-grid surplus where it's purposely designed off-road apparel, and maybe I can get into some parts in the future. That'd be sick. But I don't know, if that's something you guys would be interested in, let me know. Give me a like or comment, or give me something, a product you would like to see or something. Maybe we can make this happen. But for now, I think I might just leave off this video here and talk to you guys in the next one. And remember, there's nothing to it but to do it.